Hi guys, welcome to Daddy and the Don. It's week 18 in the English Premier League. Again, we're without the punditry team due to it being a short week because of the midweek fixtures, but we have been joined by Mark Hill. He's going to kick things off with Man United versus Brighton.
Hi guys, it's my prediction for game week 18, Manchester United versus Brighton and Hove Albion. Where to start with this one? Brighton, another one of those sides that just don't score many goals, especially away from home. I can't see them hurting Manchester United much at all. Manchester United, what can you say about them? Very, very inconsistent. Seem to be nicking the 1-0 score lines all of a sudden. I know that doesn't really matter because I get in the 3 points, but I'm going to go for a 2-0 Manchester United win here. Hi guys, this is my prediction for game week 18, Aston Villa versus Burnley. Sean Dyche's team. I think Burnley might nick this one. I just think Burnley are that sort of side that they could be under the cosh for quite a bit. They can soak up the pressure. And even after a run of a few games without a win, this is the side that they're more likely to nick 3 points off. Aston Villa obviously still got the manager bounce. Obviously they lost to Liverpool a few weeks back, but I don't think many sides will beat or get anything from Liverpool this season. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 Burnley win. Hi guys, this is my prediction for game week 18, Southampton versus Brentford. Southampton, I think they will struggle this season, to be honest. They don't seem to score many goals. Don't really have much to say about Southampton. With regards to Brentford, I think they will win this game. I know they also are having issues scoring goals, but I think they are a little bit better than Southampton. I think defensively they could be better, but I mean they did well a few weeks back against Watford, so they should be a bit more confident. Obviously, and with Ivan Toney coming back, I can't see it going any other way but a 2-1 Brentford win. Hi guys, this is my prediction for game week 18 for Watford versus Crystal Palace. Watford are quite a hit and miss sides, very inconsistent. They're more than capable of putting in a very good performance. Got some very good players as well. Crystal Palace, again, quite consistent this season. Putting in good performances, individual performances like from Conor Gallagher, even Benteke scoring goals. So for this one, I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw.
Right, West Ham versus Norwich. I don't want to go too long about this one, but let's be honest, this is a game that's got West Ham win all over it. Norwich are improving, but West Ham have beaten Chelsea and Liverpool at home this year, so I'm sure Norwich should be light work. But it is the Premier League, anything can happen. I do think Norwich played well last time out. I saw them, and they look to try and get at least a point, probably park the bus, try and get a goal early. You never know. West Ham again. West Ham, they're not a top 6 side, so it's no guarantee. But the way they're playing over the past few seasons, and the players they've got, and the confidence that the fans give them, it really is hard to see past West Ham here. I think they're going to win this one quite comfortably, though I do think Norwich will get a consolation. I'm going to say West Ham 3-1. Everton versus Leicester, two very good sides who are underachieving, underperforming this season, but with that said, they're still probably two top 8 teams in this league. Both looking to improve and both got potential to move up the table. I still think they're both probably finishing in the top 10 or maybe top 12. They're not going to be in trouble, but they do both need this win. They're both, they're both being under par. Let's be honest. Everton needed the win against Arsenal. Leicester needed a spark. See this one set for a draw. I'm going to go right down the middle here, as a famous man used to say. Well, he still does say that. And I'm going to go with a draw. I'm going to favour it back probably, as another famous man would say. His name is Bez, by the way. It's going to be 2-2. I think Leicester will go 2-0 up with Vardy double, and then Richarlison 2 goals for him to level the game, and then we'll finish Everton 2, Leicester 2. Leeds versus Arsenal, starting off with Leeds. I think they're a solid side, don't seem to be in the position where people expect them to be, but it's a second season syndrome. But at the same time, I think they're actually still a very decent side with great players like Calvin Phillips, Patrick Bamford, and for me, probably their best player when it comes to going forward is Rafinha. He's a threat, he's the live wire, only someone who can cause anyone problems, and I think he will cause us a few problems. But he is going up against one of the best left back in Kieran Tierney. Let's hope it's him and not Tavares. Anyway, carrying on with Leeds, I think obviously because of how they went on last year, I do think people will judge him and base him on that. But they're still playing decent football. They're in a decent position. A few wins gets them away from the relegation area, and they'll come any home game with confidence. They're still a great side. Reverse Arsenal. Good win against Southampton, good at parts, but disappointing loss before that. 2 disappointing away losses. So a bit of confidence was needed, but at the same time, I think there will be a bit of nerviness. It all depends how Arteta sets it out. If we get an early goal, where I think we will he do a Southgate or will he do a Pep? And I think he might realise is that you keep conceding when we're 1-0 up, just go for the killer instinct and get the second. And that's all I want to see from us. I think we can score against them. I think defensively they're poor, but I think they can score against us. Not just because they're good offensively, but I think sometimes we sit back too much when we've only got a slender lead. We're not Norwich. We should be going out to get a second, have the killer instinct. You never see Pep doing that. So I think this is an edgy game, but at the same time, I think as the game goes on, it'll be more open, and I can see this being. I'm not going to say a win here. I think we'll draw this. I'm going to say 2-2.
So Wolves versus Chelsea. Chelsea have been in a bit in different form lately. Really struggled to beat Leeds. Last minute penalty, getting that one over the line, and obviously quite flat against Everton. They did dominate in the second half, but they were far too lackadaisical in the first half. Didn't push enough. So I can see Wolves giving them a bit of a tough afternoon. And I can see maybe another draw here for Chelsea, so I'm going to go 1-1 for this one. So Newcastle versus Man City, I can only see this going one way. I know Newcastle have had their way with City in recent years, but at the moment City just come off that 7-0 win, and Newcastle had a couple of beatings lately. They started all right against Liverpool, but obviously Liverpool do what they do to everyone, find a way to win. Score goals. So I think Eddie Howe's doing well at Newcastle. He's gotten playing a bit better, but I think not going to be enough to upset the odds here. But he's going to go for 3-0 Man City. So Tottenham versus Liverpool. Every chance this game gets called off due to COVID. Liverpool had a few cases and had to play with a few notable players missing in their win against Newcastle. So we'll see how this one goes. But if it does go ahead, even with players missing, I think Liverpool are in a far better position than Tottenham, because Tottenham have pretty much been 2-3 weeks without a game, and most of their squad have been through it. So I think Liverpool will be too strong for them. If this game goes ahead, I can see it being like a 3 or 4-1 job. So I'm going to go 3-1 to Liverpool.